Here's 5 reasons why the RFID chip is not what you should be worried about. Big story out there. Everybody's talking about it. There's memes on Facebook, and people are worried, saying, ew. It's a Wisconsin company that wants to microchip their employees.
The deal is this, Julie. If you go into your employee break room at work, odds are you have vending machines to grab snacks or drinks. But a Wisconsin company called 3 Square Market is trying to replace vending machines with micro markets. In other words, turning your break room into a mini convenience store with a self-checkout kiosk. So far, this company has about 20,000 of these things spread across the world. But here's the big story. The company is now the first in the U.S. to offer its employees microchip implants the size of maybe a grain of rice. It's implanted between your thumb and your forefinger, you know, in that skin right there. And once you get the implant, you can use it to pay for the stuff you buy in the micro market. So instead of scanning your iPhone or your phone, your smartphone, your credit card, you just scan your hand. 3 Square Market says the program is not mandatory, but they do expect around 50 of their employees to get the implants, and apparently the chip can also be used to gain access to the building and to log into the company's computers.
And while it sounds a little weird and disgusting and very big brothery, it's not that big a deal. No, it's actually a distraction. Here's 5 reasons why it's not that big a deal. Number 1, not the first time it's happened.
The company has now implanted 2 workers with microchips to monitor their movements, causing some to charge invasion of privacy. The company says it's merely a layer of security beyond key cards.
A lot of people are wondering, well, what if I go to the beach, or what if I go to my lover? People are going to know. Not true. Number 2, the RFID chip doesn't transmit that far. Ultra-high frequency UHF passive RFID tags have a minimum read distance of over 1 meter or 3 feet. Generation 2 tags can go up to 12 meters or 37 feet. However, new generation of these antenna-designed, wonderful, big-time RFID chips, they go about 15 meters. That's it. They can't find you anywhere on the planet. It's not a beacon. Number 3, RFID chips are a fad. They're a fad. Technology is moving so fast that facial recognition software is going to far outpace RFID chips very, very soon. In fact, cameras, they're cheap and they're plentiful and they're everywhere. And the software to read your face is open source and free on the internet. All you have to do is download it. Plus, there's no doctor needed, and you can't really change your face. Unless a baseball's involved. Number 4, pretty simple. If you really don't like it and you want to get rid of it, just have a doctor testify that it caused some sort of medical problem. Ooh, stop picking it. It'll make it worse. And number 5, and most importantly, chips are not what you should be worried about. Cash is. The banning of cash. Isn't that just wonderful? And by the way, it is happening in some countries, and it's causing quite a stir.
Europe's central bank will stop printing the €500 note in 2018. Canada and Singapore have phased out their large denomination bills. The Philippines, Denmark and others are tweaking regulations to nudge citizens to switch to electronic payments. It's all part of a global trend against paper money. But India's move has been the most radical of all. There, the Prime Minister banned the country's largest banknote and one of its most commonly used ones overnight.
We have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night.
The lives of the poor in particular, many of whom depend on cash-in-hand jobs, have been upended.
If there's no cash, there's no way to get off the grid. That means no matter what, your transactions will be tracked and people will know what you're buying, when you're buying it, why you're buying it, and who you're buying it for. It's kind of a scary future, but then again, how many of us use cash anyway? Thanks, everybody, for checking out the video on Michael Newman. Please go to my website, michaelnewmanproductions.com. There you can send me emails and comments. Check out all my social media. And please like and share the video and send it out to everyone you know. It helps me out a whole lot.